Joining. We'll still wait for a minute. Fortunately, I was able to save the recording. So we do have it available. I will upload it. Can someone please confirm if my screen is visible to you?
Yes.
Yes.
Great. Let's wait for a minute. 3 more people are pending. I'll wait for them and we'll get started. So I hope the topic is clear now, the types of services or service model, right? Anyone has any doubt now? Will you be able to answer this, guys, now? What is infrastructure? I'm not expecting an answer in the same format or same model or same terminologies, right? It can be your own answer. That is the reason I explained it. You can use the same example also if you want. PaaS, SaaS, infrastructure as a service, you will have to explain, but with some examples. You can use the Translate app example. You can use these services, for example. You can utilize it from here. And if you want, if you think no, you're not good at explaining things in your own words, then feel free to read and remember it. ये भी चल जाएगा. In initial days, I am okay if you read it from here. But don't make it sound like you are reading it. Right? इसको पढ़ भी रहे हो आप तो थोड़ा सा ऐसा portray करने की try करो that you are answering something. That is what is going to help you guys. When it comes to clearing the interview, this is what you will have to do. Otherwise, no matter how good you are, कितने साल का आपका experience है paper पे, कौन सा certification है, it is not going to help you. Right? So let's get started. I think all of you have joined. We'll start from today. We are going to start Azure. Maybe we'll see the portal. Let's see. Yes, we'll definitely see the portal now. We have enough time, right? So today we are going to do the portal introduction to you. Now, what is portal, etc.? I'll explain. Can one of you tell me what is Azure in your own language or the definition which is here? Anything. What is Azure? What do you understand by Azure? Or can you explain what is Azure to me?
Azure is a cloud service provider. It provides services like the storage, and server, networking.
Yes, though
Shall
you
I
are
start?
sounding very low, Razak, but yes, I got your concept. Answer is correct. So guys, a simple trick to answer that. Answer was correct. Razak's answer was correct. I'm not sure if you guys were able to hear. It was very low, but answer is correct. You know now, by now, you know what is cloud, right? You know it now. So you have to explain what is cloud to them. Okay, that the cloud is it refers to a place or a data center or a service or servers which companies like Microsoft or Amazon and Google they offer, which other companies can utilize over the internet. Services like IT infrastructure, softwares, virtual machines, storage, firewall, etc. All of that can be used. That is cloud. And Azure is Microsoft's cloud. Azure is a product of Microsoft company. It's a product, it is a cloud product or it's a cloud services they are offering over the internet. Right? So you have to explain cloud, बस उसके आगे जोड़ दो कि Azure जो है Microsoft का cloud है. That's it. Okay. Azure is a cloud provide servicer. MS provide, yes, this is also fine. ठीक है. Azure architecture component. So not going into depth, इसके डिटेल में नहीं जा रहे हैं हम लोग. I'll quickly explain it to you कि Azure का architecture component क्या है. Okay. Now Azure का architecture component में first thing is Azure portal, which we can use using web browser. This is what you guys will be seeing maximum time in our training. 95% हम portal को use करने वाले हैं. ठीक है. Then Azure can be used using Azure PowerShell. I will show it to you once or twice. I will share some questions and I will give you 2 or 3 practice scenarios also on PowerShell, right? Then we have Azure CLI. It's almost similar. If you know PowerShell, you will know CLI. Then REST client APIs. I'm not sure if any one of you have worked on APIs. What are the APIs? If not, it's okay. Leave it. I will explain it to you. But इसको बहुत ही little bit touch करेंगे. Mostly this is being used by developers. Right? कहीं पे आपको कोई कोड को इंटीग्रेट करना है, कहीं से कोई इंफॉर्मेशन को फेच करना है। इसका एग्जांपल मैं बाद में दूंगा, इन डिटेल आई विल एक्सप्लेन इट टू यू, बट वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू लर्न दिस, वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू लर्न दिस, you're going to practice this only for one session. I will explain it to you. I will assign some, I'll give you theory part, I'll assign few 2 or 3 tasks based on Azure PowerShell, and that's it. And this is what we are going to practice throughout our sessions. Maximum time 95% we are be will be using Azure portal, though the correct method, or actually there's no correct, all are correct, but I would say easy method for you, PowerShell might look difficult now, but once you have experience, who someone who knows PowerShell, PowerShell is easy. It is easier compared to Portal. You have more control, less chances of errors. Why? I will explain it to you guys. Right? वो सब आपका explain हो जाएगा when we do PowerShell. But I'm just trying to give you overview. Less chances of errors, very fast. पोर्टल पे जहां पर आपको एक घंटा लगेगा एक मशीन बनाने, यू कैन क्रिएट इन 15 minutes हियर। पोर्टल पर 10 मशीन बनाने आपको 10 घंटे लगेंगे, यू कैन अचीव द सेम थिंग इन 1 hour हियर यूजिंग पावर शेल और एनी और CLI ऑल्सो। ठीक है, but still in our training we are going to use portal. Why? Because if I give you a PowerShell script, you won't even understand what is happening in background, right? For example, if I want to tell you that if I have a question, or if I want to teach you or guide you how to get the name of this computer, so can anyone tell me what is the command to get the name of this computer, guys? मेरा जो लैपटॉप है इसका मुझको नाम चाहिए,
Hostname.
host name is the command, right? No, ipconfig is incorrect command. Ipconfig is for your IP configuration for your so what is the name of this laptop? It's Suhail laptop. Now you know the command, right? Now I'm asking you to change the name. And now you don't know the script to change the name. Can you guide me from where can it, just based on this script, because you know the script और आपने कभी देखा ही नहीं है GUI में, will you be able to guide me how to change the name if you don't know the script? होस्ट नेम चेंज करने का भी स्क्रिप्ट है, ठीक है, बट यू डोंट नो दैट, एंड यू ऑलवेज न्यू हाउ टू चेक नेम वाया स्क्रिप्ट। आपने कभी GUI से देखा ही नहीं कि होस्ट नेम कैसे ही होता है, सो यू विल बी स्टक, आपको पता ही नहीं होगा कुछ। इसलिए ऑलवेज द बेटर मेथड इज कि हम आई विल बी यूजिंग पोर्टल, राइट? इफ आई यूज पोर्टल देन आई विल बी यूजिंग GUI। जहां पर भी आप GUI यूज करते हो, GUI इज ग्राफिकल यूजर इंटरफेस। So there you will come to know click by click. If I ask you to show me my host name, you and don't use any script. So what you guys will have to do, either in search, you will have to find this PC, or if there's a shortcut on desktop, you'll have to find this PC. Okay. ये Windows 7 में my computer आता था, उससे पहले my computer आता था. Now it is this PC. So you have to right click on that, go to properties. This will appear. And can you see the name, guys? नाउ इफ आई आस्क यू, मैंने आपको इतना ही सिखाया है, ठीक है, स्क्रिप्ट में भी इतना ही सिखाया है और ग्राफिकल यूजर इंटरफेस में भी इतना ही सिखाया है, बट आउट ऑफ द ब्लू एक क्वेश्चन आ गया कि कैन यू प्लीज रीनेम माय कंप्यूटर इन द स्क्रिप्ट, कैन यू डू इट? जिसको पावरशेल का एक्सपीरियंस है, फॉरगेट इट, ही नोस, ही और शी नोस। आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट यू गाइस आर लर्निंग फ्रॉम स्क्रैच, यू डोंट नो पावरशेल, यू डोंट नो GUI। मैंने ये दो चीजें आपको सिखाई है, एंड नाउ आई एम आस्किंग यू टू चेंज माय कंप्यूटर्स नेम, कैन यू डू इट? Look at the screen thoroughly, very carefully, and then answer.
It's written rename this
It be
PC.
changed from home directory.
Rename this PC.
No.
It is written on the top, right?
Yeah.
Yes. See, talking about this PowerShell, maybe it is a simple task. You can find it on internet also, how to rename the PC. एक single liner code मिल जाएगा. But start thinking about the complex task. आप गूगल से सर्च करके स्क्रिप्ट नहीं लिख सकते हो, AI से भी नहीं लिख सकते हो, चैट GPT के स्क्रिप्ट में काफी एरर होते हैं, एंड इट इज इजीली it is very evident कि ChatGPT से उठाई हुई script है and person doesn't understand anything. And if you can't read the script, you cannot do anything about it. But when it comes to GUI, here it is. I mean, even a layman person can understand this. कि चलो इस पर click करके देखते हैं. And here it is. Now, if I type any name, if I click next and OK, the next time I reboot my computer, this will be the name of my computer. One more thing. यहाँ पर command से, though I say that this is easy, this is accurate, less chances of error. यहाँ पर कोई चांस नहीं कि आप इधर उधर क्लिक कर दोगे, right? There is no scope. But what is the drawback? Drawback as in, what am I saying here? Drawback is in, for us as a student, for you as a student, क्या drawback है मैं उनकी बात कर रहा हूँ. यहाँ पर when I give you this command, you don't know anything other than this. You just know this कि हाँ ठीक है, होस्ट नेम ये करना है, कंप्यूटर नाम मिल जाएगा, होस्ट नेम करना है, कंप्यूटर नाम मिल जाएगा. उसके आसपास का कुछ भी नहीं पता आपको. On the other hand, when you go to GUI, look at this. Now look, I'll give you this script, and if I tell you कि यार इसमें मेरे सिस्टम में रैम कितना है, can you tell me? I've given you just this script. ठीक है. Now to get the RAM, maybe अब आप गूगल कर लोगे. It's again simple thing. I'm saying this कि ये बहुत simple है. Imagine this in complex task. मैंने आपको एक script सिखाई है, and now I'm asking you something else. Can you tell me how much RAM do I have? मैंने आपको GUI का access ही नहीं दिया. Let's say this is all you have, and I have just taught you how to get host name. And now a interviewer is asking, can you show me or can you tell me what is the RAM available on my system? Will you be able to do it, guys? अगर हमने स्क्रिप्टिंग नहीं पढ़ी है, because this is not a class of PowerShell. We are not going to learn PowerShell. So will you be able to do it?
No.
No.
Right? So you will get this information here, but this is once I tell you, then only. और इसमें भी इतना सब आप याद नहीं रख सकते हो. And plus, these are one-liner commands. ये स्क्रिप्ट जब बड़ी होगी ना, एक्चुअल स्क्रिप्ट I'll show you, तब आप लोगों को समझ में आएगा कि कितना ज्यादा इन डिटेल है. On the other hand, GUI में ये देखिए, if I have taught you just इतना ही बताया मैंने आपको how to get the name, but because you're using GUI, and if I ask you how to rename the PC, did I have to teach you that? You guys figured it out, right? Similarly, now I have not taught you how to check RAM, how to check system type, ये सब नहीं बताया. But now can you answer those questions? That what kind of RAM do I have on this computer? How much RAM do I have on this laptop? Can you answer that?
Yes.
So now, do you
Yes.
understand the difference between GUI and PowerShell? That why am I focusing on GUI?
Yes.
Yes. So
Step
I
by
will,
step progress.
yes, I will never recommend you to go ahead and go with PowerShell. I remember one of my students from here, from this class, he thought it will be cool to learn PowerShell. It will be more impressive to learn PowerShell and do everything in PowerShell. And he was blank when he went for the interviews because he did not know. Virtual machine बनाने का मैं आप लोगों को script बताता हूँ. Wait. Let me see if I have it handy. Here it is. If I just run this script now, एक virtual machine मेरा बन जाएगा. कितने इसका script है? If I give it to you guys, you don't even have to do anything. कुछ नहीं करना पड़ेगा आपको. I mean, PowerShell, it is easy, but in a way it is stopping your learning also. This is it. बस आपको यही करना है. That's it. Your virtual machine will be up and running. And that is what he did. वो इसी तरह से मेरे से स्क्रिप्ट लेता गया. Whatever task I'm telling him कि भाई आपको ये करना है. When I ask you specifically to use PowerShell, use it. ठीक है. But he, whatever, anytime I gave some examples or anything, he asked me for script, stating कि मैं GUI और script दोनों से करूंगा, but he never went for GUI. Script से कर दिया, जो काम 1 घंटे में होना था मुश्किल से 2 मिनट में हो गया. He is free for the day. Understand, guys? This is not a school. I'm not a teacher. ठीक है. यहाँ पर आपको होमवर्क नहीं मिलने पे कोई छड़ी नहीं मिल रहा. It's your benefit. अगर आप अच्छे से करो, it is your loss if you don't do it properly. मेरा कुछ नहीं जाएगा इसमें. Even if you don't do the task, मैं क्या कर लूंगा? You guys are paying fees to me, right? मैं ये तो नहीं करूंगा, नहीं आपने होमवर्क नहीं किया, you get out of my class. नहीं, I will leave it. Maybe once or twice I'll repeat, I'll check. If I feel कि आप लोगों को इंटरेस्ट नहीं है, I will finish my number of hours which I have promised and I will move on. Whose loss? Ultimately मुझको तो मेरा फीस मिल गया, right? Whose loss is it is going to be? It is your loss. So whenever I'm asking something, I'm requesting something, please do that It is for your benefit. So he used to create all the resources using script. How easy it is. Just you have to change the name and that's it. And even if you don't change the name, it's okay. इस नाम से machine बन जाएगी. So that's what he did. Then look at the virtual machines page when we do it using GUI. If I have to create a virtual machine here, compare that script. Okay, एक ये script है, आपने इससे virtual machine बना ली, कितनी अंडरस्टैंडिंग आपको आएगी ये आप सीख लो. And now here, look at this. You see so many options. The moment you come here, you will ask what is a resource group. The moment you come here, virtual machine का नाम, you will ask questions. Can I type in small? Can I type in caps? Can I type numbers? Can I have special characters? वो सब आपको यहाँ पर नहीं सीखने मिलने वाला है. Why? Because even if you run it with something with some error, you will not understand that error. You don't know the PowerShell. जिसको PowerShell आता है, it's a different. जिसको नहीं आता, उसको error भी नहीं समझ में आएगा. He'll just be stuck there. But here, अगर आप करो, look at this. You are getting the error यहाँ पर. Access resource name cannot contain special character. तो एक learning आपकी हो गई. That special character नहीं हो सकते. यहां पर unless you run this script और उसके बाद अगर clear और concise error आता है, then only you will get that error, otherwise नहीं. ठीक है. Now look at this. इसमें आपको पता भी नहीं चल रहा है कि which operating system you are selecting, but the script is written in a way कि वो by default Windows ले लेगा and you don't even come to know here. तो if you deploy 50 virtual machines using this, इसको 50 बार भी आप कर लो और उसके बाद मैं आपको क्वेश्चन पूछूं एक, where do you select the operating system, you will not be able to answer. आपको पता ही नहीं है कि आपने ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम कहां सेलेक्ट किया है. On the other hand, if you use GUI, the moment you go there, you will ask me what is region. You will ask me what is availability option. Look at this. यहाँ पर रीजन को पावर से में लोकेशन बोलते हैं. यू वोंट इवन अंडरस्टैंड कि वहां पर रीजन नाम का कोई ऑप्शन भी है. सो इफ इंटरव्यूअर इज आस्किंग यू, ओके यू बिल्ड 50 virtual machines, good. What all regions do you see there? How many regions do you see? Can you name few regions? आपको कभी पता ही नहीं चलेगा few regions कौन से हैं, because you always use East US. आपको स्क्रिप्ट में मिला, आपने यूज किया. बट व्हेन यू डू इट मैन्युअली, मैं अगर आपको बोल भी दूं कि यार आपको रीजन में ईस्ट यूएस लेना है, तो यू विल कम हियर एंड यू विल क्लिक, तो आपको पता चलेगा कि ठीक है लेना तो ईस्ट यूएस है, लेकिन अच्छा यहाँ पर सेंट्रल यूएस भी है, वेस्ट यूएस भी होता है, ओके ऑस्ट्रेलिया भी है. इट इज ह्यूमन टेंडेंसी, यू गो हियर एंड देयर, थोड़ा बहुत आप चेक करोगे, अच्छा ये सब है, 25-30 दिख रहा है मुझको, ओके ऐसा होता है, फाइन सेलेक्ट, राइट. यू विल आस्क व्हाट इज दिस जोन, ये होता क्या है. यहाँ पर मैं नो इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर सेलेक्ट करूंगा तो क्या होगा. एंड इवन इफ यू डोंट आस्क, यहाँ पर आप जो है खुद पढ़ सकते हो, खुद को यहाँ पर दिख जाएगा. लुक एट दिस, यू कैन कम हियर व्हेन यू प्रैक्टिस. दिस इज द रीजन आई टोल्ड यू दैट व्हेन वी विल हैव एक पूरा वीक का गैप होता है, दिस इज हाउ यू गाइस विल प्रैक्टिस. एंड लुक एट दिस, इट स्टार्ट शोइंग यू द कॉस्ट. So when if an interviewer is asking you, where do you see the cost? Let's say that I'm giving you as an interviewer, I'm asking you a question that I'm planning to build a server, and I want you to tell me the cost before building it, while building it. Is it possible? And here you, who has practiced 50 virtual machines, creating 50 virtual machines using this script. Will you ever come to know, unless मैंने अलग से पढ़ाया या आपने जाके पढ़ लिया, that's a different thing. But with the help of this script, will you ever come to know कि प्राइस कहाँ दिखेगा?
Not possible.
कभी नहीं, right? But here, if you do, look at this. Estimated cost बताना शुरू कर दिया उसने. So you can answer the same to your interviewer. Yes, when you build a server, at the right hand side, it starts showing you the cost, estimated cost बताता है वहां पर. And when you answer this, इंटरव्यूअर को कॉन्फिडेंस आता है, ओके दिस पर्सन नोज द पोर्टल, इसने पोर्टल पे काम किया, इसने देखा है. हियर इट इज, कितने सारे सर्वर्स है, कितने इमेजेस है, क्या है, ये सब आपको यहाँ पर देखने मिलता है. यू हैव टू सेलेक्ट ओनली वन, बट यू गेट टू सी मोर, यू आस्क मोर क्वेश्चंस. ठीक है. दिस इज द रीजन वी आर गोइंग टू यूज पोर्टल. एंड देयर आर एन नंबर ऑफ ऑप्शंस. डिस्क का ऑप्शन है, नेटवर्किंग के ऑप्शंस है, यहाँ पर सब कुछ बाय डिफॉल्ट बन जाएगा. This is the reason I said scripting is easy, but you do it when you know the portal. एक बार आप इसको अच्छे से समझ लो ना, then you know the portal, then you do it. Is it clear, guys?
Yes.
Anyone has any doubt,
Yes.
any question?
No.
Okay, guys. So now we have covered. This is not the interview question. बहुत rarely I have seen कि किसी ने पूछा ये, but still रख लो. What are the Azure architecture components? Okay. मतलब बहुत बेसिक चीज है तो कोई पूछता नहीं है. So we are covering Azure portal introduction and we covered Azure architecture component. But component समझना it was very important. So I hope you guys have understood and किसका क्या value है, what significance GUI has. Whenever I'm saying GUI, it's graphical user interface, guys. Okay. We can skip this. Core services, it's okay. We don't have to read here. We'll come to this. Then region, ARM template, everything will come later. Resource provider is fine. We'll start from Azure. So guys, let me see how much time we are left with. 20 minutes. What can I cover here? It's either I can explain the concept first or I can show you how to open your account in portal. What do you want me to cover? I mean, technically both are fine. Anything is just, it can be just your choice. Do you want to see the portal first? Theory सुन के बहुत बोर हो गया हो, so we can go to portal. Or if you want, मैं और थोड़ा सा theory part cover करूंगा, and then third session में we can go to portal. Whatever you guys tell me. किसी भी order में पढ़ लो, कोई impact नहीं है. It's just अगर theory सुन के बहुत बोर हो गया तो we can go and see the portal. Let's go to the portal. Fine. I understand theory सुन के थोड़ा सा ये हो जाता है. Right. So now what are we doing, guys? हम यहाँ पर सीख रहे हैं कि Azure portal में कैसे आप लोग लॉगिन करोगे, कैसे आप लोग अकाउंट बनाओगे, how will you guys use it. Still, if I don't ask you guys to build create a subscription today, don't do it, guys. Please don't do it, because I don't think so today I will be able to show you uh, how to build a virtual machine या कुछ भी, कोई भी तरह का रिसोर्स क्लाउड पे बनाना मैं आज नहीं सिखा पाऊंगा आपको. वी वोंट हैव दैट टाइम. अकाउंट बनाने में और उसका अगेन जो थ्योरी पार्ट है थोड़ा उसी में टाइम चला जाएगा. सो इफ यू डोंट हैव टू बिल्ड एनीथिंग, व्हाई डू यू वांट टू परचेज, व्हाई डू यू वांट टू सब्सक्राइब फॉर एन अकाउंट नाउ? बिकॉज आपका एक हफ्ता उसमें वेस्ट हो जाएगा. इमेजिन, अंडरस्टैंड, इफ यू क्रिएट, इफ यू सब्सक्राइब फॉर अकाउंट टुडे और मंडे, देन योर 1 month विल स्टार्ट फ्रॉम मंडे, एंड योर 1 week जहां पे आप कुछ भी नहीं कर रहे हो पोर्टल पे, इट विल बी wastage of money and wastage of time. So maybe we can do create the portal next Saturday, और Saturday की क्लास से पहले आप Friday को बनाकर रख लेना जिनको भी बनाना है. So now let's go ahead and start looking at the portal. Every cloud provider, AWS, इनका अपना पोर्टल है. I hope you understand what is a portal, right guys? पोर्टल मतलब कुछ नहीं, इंटरनेट का पेज, उसको पोर्टल बोल रहे हैं. AWS का अपना पोर्टल है, GCP का अपना पोर्टल है, अलीबाबा का, Oracle का, VM Cloud का, everyone they have their own portal. Similarly, Azure has their own portal. So you can go for portal.azure.com और Google में सर्च कर लेना Azure portal, portal Azure, कुछ भी. We'll get this login page. I have my account, so I will log in directly. You guys do not have your account, so you will create one, right? So you'll create an account. So click on create now, create one. You'll have, if you have an email address at Microsoft, well and good. If not, then click on get a new email address. Right? And what is the method we are going to use, guys? This is the method. I'm going to edit this today. Just give me 1 minute. Let me refresh it. All right. So I see many of names have been added here. But I'm going to give access to these people. And guys, subscription, etc. People who have not yet discussed or finalized for the enrollment, etc. Please make sure you complete it in a day or so. So I'll have to finalize the group. Even I'll have to finalize the WhatsApp group. I'll be adding some people. I'll be removing few of them. People who are not planning to continue, I'll have to remove them. I have to add few new. So once I have the final name, this is what we are going to use. This is old batch, so ignore it. I'll just show you one group here. Okay, so as of now I'll take for people I'm certain of. So let's say Sohan is preparing one account. Do we have Sohan? Because I'll need that person. I'll need the email address, etc. No, Sohan has not joined. Let's say Prabhat will create one for you, right? So let's say Prabhat is creating one account. You can give any name, whatever you want. You can take anything. What are we doing, guys? We are creating an account on Azure to utilize. We are creating an account on Azure. This is the process to create an account on Azure. I'm just giving random information, guys. Okay? I hope you guys understand this, but still, I'm just showing it to you, and this is a part of it, so we'll have to do it. So once your account, as of now, you're creating a Microsoft account to have Azure's account. Here it is. Now Kumar has an account on Azure portal. Now Kumar is a tenant on Azure portal. Okay, Kumar is a tenant on Azure portal, guys. It could be Kumar's company, it is individual, etc. Anyone. But understand one thing. Now we will have to discuss about the subscription, right? We have just created an account on Azure. Imagine Azure as a building or as a society. You have entered from the main gate. You have entered here, but you do not own a flat here. You do not have a rented flat or own flat, anything. Can you utilize any service of the society? Pani, shower, etc. Bathroom use karna. Can you do that unless you have a flat in that society?
No.
No, right? So similarly, Kumar it's a tenant now in that building, but a subscription has not been assigned to him. So he cannot use anything as of now. इसका एक अच्छा एग्जांपल अगर मैं दूं आपको तो Netflix. You create your account on Netflix, but just because you create an account on Netflix by logging in with your email ID, can you start watching the pictures or series or whatever they have? Can you do that?
No.
What do you have to do next step?
We have to buy a
Subscribe.
Yes, subscription. Similarly, in Azure, you have to opt for a subscription. Just because you have an account on Azure, it is allowing you are a tenant now. Fine, you are connected with us. So exactly like Netflix, you can relate the same example, but you do not have any subscription. Even if you go ahead and click for virtual machine, what does it say? You don't have a subscription. So please go ahead and get a subscription. Now here, you as a student are going to take the free trial. I told you about the free trial, right? Free trial wala subscription आप लेने वाले हो यहाँ पर. But companies, they go ahead and they take pay as you go. बहुत छोटी companies होती है, they go ahead and they take pay as you go subscription. Huge companies, they will simply call the Microsoft people, उनके sales वाले लोग आते हैं, and they will do the enterprise agreement. Literally agreement वगैरह decide होता है, discount वगैरह, right? When you gradually when you look for solution architect role after system admin, after cloud admin, after 5 or 10 years of experience, somewhere around you will definitely look for yourself to go ahead and work as an architect. So, but when you work as an architect, on behalf of client, you will have to negotiate with Microsoft people. In this case, Azure, if it is AWS, you'll have to negotiate with Amazon. Their salespeople will come or set up a meeting on Teams, and then you bargain and you negotiate. कि नहीं नहीं यार, I will be taking 3,000 machines from you. How can you charge me this much? Amazon तो इतना charge कर रहा है. Give me some discount. ठीक है, इसके साथ वो सर्विस को फ्री दे दो, ये सपोर्ट को फ्री दे दो. लिटरली जैसे आप कोई मार्केट में बार्गेन करते हो ना, यू हैव टू बार्गेन इट ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ योर क्लाइंट, बिकॉज योर क्लाइंट इज पेइंग यू एंड यू आर द एक्सपर्ट ऑफ दैट. यू नो, उसको आप ब्रेक करोगे कि नहीं, आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू यूज दिस सर्विस, डोंट चार्ज मी फॉर दिस. मुझको इतनी ही सर्विस चाहिए, इसका कितना होगा ये बताओ. आई एम कमिटिंग फॉर 3 years. मेरे को पता है मेरा क्लाइंट 3 साल करेगा, बिकॉज आई हैव स्टडीज हिज एप्लीकेशन, इसका ओल्ड आर्किटेक्चर मैंने स्टडी किया है. राइट, सो दैट टाइम that is a one kind of subscription, which is enterprise agreement. As of now, we are going to stick to free trial. So I click on free trial subscription. Free trial you can have only once. You can't have multiple times. कभी कभार गलती से तुक्के में मिल जाता है किसी को 2 बार, but by the rule you can only get it once, not twice. So don't waste it. And not all of you. I'm just showing it to you. सबको नहीं बनाना है अभी guys. ठीक है? So is it Prabhat Kumar, right? Prabhat?
Yes. But I've already used once.
That's okay. We are not creating one now.
Okay.
This is what you guys have to do. Fill in your address, etc. You have used this site, this address, this email address.
No. I've used my credit card to.
That's
get
okay. Maybe
that.
with your name, someone else can use it, because I have the user ID and password. I can give it to anyone, then they can use
Oh.
it. It is asking for a phone number. So let's say who do we have for now?
You can put in Sunil Jagtap's number.
Okay,
Is
fine.
there?
Sunil, tell me your number.
9545
9545
1773
1773
51.
51.
Mm.
If you're not comfortable, let me know. I will blur this area out when uploading the recording, and if you're okay, we can just leave it. I mean, especially we never put. I will never take any female candidates number, because these sessions are being recorded. I upload them in YouTube, and still, if you also have some doubt, let me know. I will blur this area while uploading the recording. I'm just putting random information here, so don't worry. Let me know once you get the verification code. This is how you guys have to do it, guys, but not all of you.
716925.
716925, is it correct? Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
So it is in progress, guys. We have 5 minutes left in this session. So if this gets over and get disconnected, we'll join the session without any break using the same link. I'll be sharing the user ID and password with you, Sunil. Do not do it as of now. Don't do it now, because if you create it today, 1 week will be wasted. I will not be able to give you any homework, anything today in today's session. Right? So don't do it. Now what you guys have to do here, okay? You'll have to put your card details. Nowadays, it accepts the debit card also. It will deduct 2 rupees and you will get it back also. Debit or credit card, both will work. Initially, it asked only for credit card, but nowadays it is accepting debit card also, right? And it will make a temporary authorization for 2 rupees. You'll get it back. And don't worry, if you overuse it from 13,300 rupees in 30 days, if you overuse it, they are not going to charge on your credit card directly unless you go ahead and click on pay as you go upgrade button. I will show it to you once it is created in next weekend. I'll show it to you. ये button को नहीं दबाना है. Unless you do that, they are not going to charge you. So if you finished your free credit of 13,300 rupees, which I have never seen people utilizing, if उसमें बच ही जाता है. But even if you are able to do it, किसी ने कोई resource चालू रख के छोड़ दिया और वो खत्म हो गया, if you do that, still your subscription will be disabled, it will be blocked. They won't charge on your credit or debit card directly. Don't worry. And even if you get charged, it's Microsoft. कोई fraud company नहीं, you simply write an email to them that I'm a student learning, वो immediately waive कर देते हैं. But होता ही नहीं ऐसा unless you upgrade it. Okay, so you will have to put your card details here, your card number, your name, expiry date, etc., and sign up. Once you do that, then you will see a subscription. I don't want to do the subscription part here, but is it clear, guys, still here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Let me close it. Now I will log into my portal and I'll show it to you कि subscription लेने के बाद वो कैसा दिखने वाला है. The only difference is my subscription will be trainer subscription. You will see free tier. तो थोड़े बहुत माइनर चेंजेस हो गए एंड दैट टू ऑप्शन में चेंज नहीं होता है, कैपेसिटी में चेंज होता है. लाइक आई कैन बिल्ड 50 मशीन्स, यू गाइस विल बी एबल टू बिल्ड 10 मशीन्स और 5 मशीन्स, वो डिफरेंस होगा. Okay, so this is how you will see once you get the subscription. आपको ये दिखने लग जाएगा. In my case मुझको recent में ये सब दिख रहा है because I have used it. Okay? But you will see a plain page. उसके बाद यहाँ पर आके आपको चेक करना है subscriptions. So I have one pay-as-you-go subscription. Another one is the trainer subscription. Okay. Looking at this, guys, now if I ask you a question that can one tenant have multiple subscriptions, what will be your answer?
Yes, he can.
Yes, definitely. And they ask, okay, you have work. So your client, how many subscriptions they had? So normally 3 subscription तो आपको हमेशा दिखते हैं. Prod, test and development environment. ये हमेशा दिखते हैं. But don't worry, I will explain that to you everything. Now we have only 1 minute left. So let me close this session. We'll join back and then I will explain it to you. Azure Active Directory, which is now known as Entra ID. Subscription, resource group, and resources. These are the topics which we are going to cover. इसके लिए portal नहीं लगने वाला है आपको. I mean, as in to practice, you don't require a portal. Okay? So let's stop and join back using the same link immediately without any break.